We should begin naming names. You mean Jay-Z? Empty 50. Russell Simmons. Where you need to go with this thing? A clasp of Wendy Williams' interview with Woman 2 or 3 years back has returned to uncover the secret homosexuality in Hollywood that did not depend on affection, yet a mysterious society and two individuals currently in the faction, being Jay-Z and Diddy, to the way in which you must be confirmed mystery. These rappers, they know how to persuade. They became committed to mystery by homosexuality. Okay, Lady Run has been in the business for some time, and he was really the person who marked Jay-Z into Rockefeller in 2002 significance. He wasn't simply talking, but since he had been in the business sufficiently long to see what's happening, he guarantees the faction, which he asserted was the Bricklayers, had persuasive individuals who do strange images and characters and utilize their music to impact people in general in a pessimistic manner. Puffing up my hair, everyone in that approach to saying, look, he's not uttering a word new to me. Wendy Williams herself affirmed that what Dane was talking about was valid, and that is the reason she just let him talk, despite the fact that he had proactively told her that the Hollywood Bricklayers didn't believe he should talk. He said the artisans were being approached to do the line side at whatever point conceivable, as the sign is an image of the pyramid. He likewise said that the motivation behind why most more established rappers didn't have beards was on the grounds that they were attempting to represent the pyramid's divine beings. Well, that is a piece of the meeting that gets fascinating when he guaranteed that the vast majority of the Hollywood stars had joined the mysterious society or the Illuminati and were being utilized without their comprehension to assist with turning the remainder of the world wicked. He said they were simply warriors and mannequins that were idiotically adhering to guidelines without acknowledging they are being utilized by the greater individual, which would mean the mysterious society. Older folks. As a Muslim himself, he likewise discussed how Hollywood has attacked Christianity and was presently setting out toward Muslims, with stars' music recordings having scenes from the desert and on camels attempting to attack Islam. Lady said that a ton of the specialists joined the factions to make dollars before they understood how they needed to keep the dollars coming, and some even lamented their choice of participating. In any case, Dane discussed how at whatever point somebody needed to shout out about the association, they were hushed, and he accepts this happened to both Shakira and Big Deal, and that the two could in any case be near and not dead with large company. That in the event that he was alive today, no, I thought not know he was attempting to do whatever he might feel like doing. How could be engaged with this? He additionally affirmed the gossip that Big Deal wouldn't have been with Terrible Kid Records at the present time, on the off chance that he had remained alive, on the grounds that he was on a mission to do whatever he might want to do. Different sources have guaranteed exactly the same thing, that Big Deal was leaving the awful kid before his life pitilessly finished. Quality Arrangement and Uncle Ron, both Diddy's ex-protectors, affirmed that Big Deal planned to begin his own organization, yet tragically he died before he could satisfy his fantasies. They conveyed to accomplish something that she couldn't do. I'm a developed man as an Eastern star. What did they send her out to do? You realize they attempted to get the Get Me to join that. You realize the Homo Club game. Likewise discussed how the clique had a go at sending Lil Kim to him to attempt to get him on their group, yet he was not down for it. Him and Kim used to be together here and there back in the mid-2000s, and this moment they are simply companions. He guaranteed that despite the fact that Lil Kim didn't uncover anybody or uncover the Bricklayers' mysteries to him, he just knew too numerous. The Illuminati is a shadowy scheme that has existed starting from the earliest days of recorded history, covertly calling the shots of each and every significant association on the planet, manipulating funds and directing strategy to introduce an unnerving new world request. Yet from every one of the names that Dave referenced in the meeting, it seems like the whole Hollywood is a piece of the religion. He has said that generally rappers and media characters have been essential for the Bricklayer scheme since people depend such a huge amount via web-based entertainment. Even after every one of the explosives he had been dropping on the Wendy Williams experience, when asked how he planned to deal with himself in the hood, he said he was great and that the vast majority dread him since he is a Muslim complying with Muslim guidelines, and he won't quit talking until individuals quit fouling up stuff. He said individuals from his hood realized he feared only the law, thus a great many people wouldn't dare coming for him. Woman Run said that he gambled doing the meeting with Wendy Williams in spite of the weight of the subject, since he had been sent by Ohad to convey a message to the Bricklayers to stop what they were doing and to let Muslims be. It just so happens he was the person who called Wendy and mentioned the meeting. It probably been a weighty point for him to contact Wendy Williams, the one individual who in those days was known for meddling. He likewise discussed Yadril and how he and 50 were battling about some person guaranteeing that they were the two individuals from this mysterious society and gay people. Yarbrough has additionally been connected with Diddy and his insane fruity way of behaving when quality arrangement. Diddy's protector guaranteed his supervisor had once had a thing with a man. He guaranteed that he had taken Diddy to a colorful bookshop where the mogul bought butt plugs with goals of utilizing them himself after the fitting purchasing. They flew over to your old desserts and the two men appeared to live it up with the fittings together secured in a room. Quality guaranteed. When the two men left the room, he asked Yabra how they were doing it, just to be informed that he didn't have to realize about the dreadful stuff. Continuing, now don't misunderstand me assuming Diddy swings the opposite side of the dating range that is good, yet involving his sexuality as a way to smother different men attempting to make it in the business. Well, that is nauseating. Puma Wright once discussed the circumstance when she posted an extensive video on Instagram to address the leader, promising to come clean every bit of relevant information and only reality. She then, at that point, said that she had employed a diversion legal counselor who had recently left. Terrible kid, keeping the lawyer's name because of a paranoid fear of counter and guaranteeing the legal advisor trusted in Wright, and shared a disrupting tale about her time at the Mark. She guaranteed that Diddy had a gathering with vocalist and New Jack City entertainer Christopher Williams about conceivably marking a demo arrangement, and when the lawyer expected to get endorsement for a few desk work and saw his office not locked, she strolled in that frame of mind with a mat at his feet. The entryway wasn't locked, so she didn't mull over strolling in. Wright said when she strolled in she saw Christopher Williams performing fellatio on top. I would have said that was certainly an amazing sight. In any case, it didn't annoy the legal counselor to such an extent as it humiliated her. She planned to play the whole occasion cool until Diddy brought it up the following day. He was supposedly forceful, inquiring as to whether she expected on let anybody know. When she respectfully asked him for what good reason he hadn't locked the entryway, he purportedly answered that he reserved the option to do whatever the FCK he needed to go to his structure. Its influence ceded. He apparently told the legal counselor, on the off chance that I could make a man suck my DCK, I could make individuals do anything for cash. Diddy attempted to show power by requesting that different men perform gay follows up on him for bargains. Is exceptionally wiped out and really features what Day was attempting to say, that Diddy didn't actually acknowledge he sold his spirit for popularity and cash. This is a similar man who was blamed for everything was allowing Tupac's to wipe drink his foul. P. James, who had been with Diddy that day, reviewed a story in which the Terrible Kid Records magnate nearly let Tupac Shakur's fiancée drink his pee as per bargain while Diddy was at an honors function where he assumed he got an opportunity to win Maker of the Year. Annette. Presently, before the service began, Diddy took one of the photos on their table and peed in it. After a short time, Cadetta Jones, Quincy Jones' little girl to Tupac's greatest advantage at the time, before long meandered over to Diddy's table and started up a discussion. She was conversing with Puff, and afterward, before you know it, she reached over to the pitcher and poured her a glass of ginger. P. Dale said she was going to drink it and Diddy's guardian will prevent her from doing it. First off, on the off chance that this is all obvious, it would mean Diddy has a horrible character. Allowing others to drink his pee is gross, and requesting that different men get down on him for their endurance is tremendously ill-bred. Seems like Woman Run was on a mission to uncover Jay's and Diddy, no matter what the backfire, guaranteeing he expected to express whatever he might be thinking. A fan on Twitter said who recalls when you could watch a Jay-Z video on YouTube without the connected video saying the words bricklayer, demon, Illuminati or Lady Run. One more said Illuminati had Lady Run admitting on the stage like they had something on him and he was unable to allow it to get to general society. In any case, we should not fail to remember that this video depended on speculations and my viewpoints and ought not be viewed as realities. That is all there is to it for this video, folks.